Oh, what do we got going on here? What do we got? Hey, let's look inside. I decided to take it apart since my old one never broke down. I got the brand new one I just pulled out of the case, brand new, never been used, and I decided to look inside. And no, I'm not worried about voiding the warranty. Why? Because I doubt I'll ever have to use it. It'll probably break down well after the warranty, since I already proven how many thousands of cars one of these can do with my last one that got stolen before it ever broke down. So what I'm looking for is a place to stick my air tag and a tile. So I'm going to stick an air tag for tracking in here and a tile, since my last one got stolen. And if the next one gets stolen, I want to be able to track it, just like I'm doing with all my equipment. Everything's getting an air tag and one tile inside of it. And that's how I just found my one stolen piece of good that was stolen out of my car. And within 15 minutes, somebody was very unfortunate and had a shoulder and arm pulled out of a socket, and he couldn't use it again when I retrieved my stolen goods. I don't know what happened to him. I guess he tripped and fell. So I think I'll mount it right here. See this big piece of plastic? I'll use some hot glue or something, and I'll mount the air tag here. And maybe I'll mount a tile right here. And that'll do it for that. So let's go over the rest of this. So this is your gearing right here to shut off both your valves for your inlet and your outlet, your inlet. And it does the shut off, it does the recovery, and then as you keep turning it, it does purge, and it totally cleans out. Now this looks like an evaporator inside your car. It's a little micro channel, and it looks like it's a dual pass. So if I see, let me show you right there. Let's get right there. Right there, you see that little piece of metal between the two fins right in the center of the screen? Let me see if I could get in there more. Come on. How do I do that? There we go. I lost it. Right there. So do you see in the center of the screen, you see that little bump sticking out? I think, yes it is. So this is a 2-pass. So it looks like, which way are we going to go? I'm not going to guess that it comes out. Nope, it'll come out here. And I guess it passes through to come out here. And that's the only one? Yep. So it goes in. It goes through. It goes in the top, or is that an out? Is this a 3-pass? Because what I'm looking at here, you see that indentation right there where it's not clear? Right there. And then there's another one down there. Man, I need a dead one of these to cut open and look inside. If it's 2 or 3-pass. Let's see, let me make that up. So if I came in at the top, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tubes, 4 refrigerant cooling passages, and it goes over to the top. So we come up here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna say that's the first pass. It hits this header, it drops down, and it goes 1, 2, 3. 3 tubes over. So that's a total of 7 tubes. So if I came back and the refrigerant circuit went that direction, and I go down 7, let's see if my eyes could catch that. 1, I don't know if you could catch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it. And then it drops down. Maybe I'm just chasing something that's not actually that way. So I'm not sure how many passes it has. At least 2. I know that. 1, 2, coming back out, and then going out. So here's, you'll have your high pressure. Let's see if these have pressure on it. Okay, right there. That's your model number. Pressure. Oh, I can't see that. Ugh. Okay, so one's going to be your high pressure, the cutoff when this goes up to 500 and some psi. For safety, it cuts off. I'm going to bank, since this is the low side, that this is the low pressure right here, and let's get us from being dizzy. So I'm guessing this is the low pressure because it's right in line with the low pressure, and this is what you program. You can program this. You see where this says 0 stop? You can program this if you're afraid you have a very big leak and you don't want to go below 0 psi, you don't want to go into vacuum. So you can program this. Look up into your literature. It has a thing, this thing, hieroglyphics on some papyrus. You know, it's really foreign to some guys. They don't like to read these. So you can program this to stop at 0 psi so it doesn't go negative. You can program this to go to negative 15. You can program this to go to negative 20 vacuum. And I think I'm going to do something a little special. Maybe. I've been thinking about that. I was going to do it in my last one because it was out of warranty. I was going to put a bypass switch somewhere so I could just leave this running all the time because I like to recover down to like 900 microns. There's the inverter down there under that black plastic. So that's your electronics. That does the soft start of this DC motor. So this is probably a 3-phase DC motor. I do see 3 wires coming out of the inverter. So that's your soft start. This is why you can have 200 feet of extension cord, and even thin extension cord where you normally do it. And what it does is it starts this out at a low, slow voltage, so it doesn't hit a high head pressure and draw a lot of current. So you can start if you have really long extension cords. That's the good thing about this. It's a very soft start. So that tells me what I need to do. So I'm going to go get some hot glue and put in my air tag here and my square locator over there, and we will be good to go. See you guys later.